The year was 1996, and it was the second day of my grandfather's funeral. I was 9. My uncles, cousins, and I prepared his body for its cremation. And yet, somehow, this is not the strongest memory I carry of my grandfather. What I truly remember is the sight of him in his apartment above the fruit shop he owned in Singapore, wearing his sarong, bending down, and before my eyes there would appear 2 big, hairy
balls, wrinkly, just like a papadum. Hi, welcome back. My name is Radha and I'm the diva from India. I'm actually not from India, I'm from Singapore, but who is from India is my grandfather. Today I'm going to cook you a little curry made with some meat. I'll tell you what meat later. But the first step is to grind the ginger and garlic.
Garlic came from the Fertile Crescent and came to India via Central Asia. One of the oldest garlic cloves found was in Farmana Khas in North India. It had completely carbonized and was 4,400 years old, although garlic has also been found to be used by old Egyptians. All the ginger in the world might have originally come from South India, but there has never been a wild version of ginger ever found. The earliest traces of ginger, or domestic ginger, were found in the teeth of skeletons in an Indus Valley cemetery, dating back to 2500 BC. Cloves are native to the Maluku Islands in Indonesia, and for all of BC and most of AD, this was the only place in the world that could successfully grow. Until in 1800, the Dutch East India Company managed to cultivate cloves in their spice garden in Tamil Nadu in South India, which is where my grandfather's from.
Well, the 3K uncles, well, they're not directly related, we'll do that. That is Mergen, who's a caterer. He's got a distended belly and always has piles. And black pepper's good for digestion. More suspicious in whether or not he actually has piles or he's been shoving something up his ass. He's got 2 close friends who also work in weddings. So these 3, there's always been rumors, and my uncle always brought gay friends around. And so I've always told everyone that these 3 men are gay. He was finally caught having sex with a 16-year-old boy, or he had sex with a 16-year-old boy, and then his son's wedding got cancelled because the entire family found out. Now I'm gonna add the spices. The powdered spices, I'm gonna add that in there. Add a bit more turmeric. I didn't realize, but I don't measure that, so I'm just gonna add it. I'm gonna add some chili powder as well. The meat with a little bit of water. The goat intestines have gone in. I'm gonna let this boil for a little bit, and maybe about 20 minutes or 10 minutes, and we'll see what happens. So one of the ingredients that we need is some curry leaves, and I'm too cheap to buy them, so I'm actually gonna steal them from my neighbor's garden. Not sure where curry plants or trees are from. Probably from India, I'm gonna say, since they're named curry. Curry doesn't grow on trees, but curry leaves do. Now this is a close-up of it all coming together. Once the oil comes through, you know that it's all cooked, or the spices are cooked. Once the oil starts bubbling to the surface. Rice. Memories of all my ancestors past are coming flooding back.